believes Team Secret can't do this, but we don't play matches in people's heads. We play them on the pitch. Let's get into it, folks. A best of 5 to get that second win here to go moving forward. It's the GentleMates versus Team Secret.
Incredibly important series for Team Secret. All they have to do to get out of a tiebreaker is beat the defending reigning major champions in GentleMates. Easy, right?
Yeah, how hard could that be? Well, now that I think about it, that's going to be pretty hard, Stacks.
It is going to be pretty hard. It is a team that when you look at them and their performance in the online qualifiers, the numbers don't look like necessarily a major champion, but when you get them here in this environment, I mean, listen, their performance didn't look like major champions or even major contenders going into Copenhagen.
It's true.
And they won it all.
And they had all very close games as well. They were, I think somebody had a crazy, I'm not sure
all
it was
that hype
every
just
game,
went down the drain.
Game was 1-goal games.
Yeah.
They were winning by very thin margins. And even throughout the playoffs, people were thinking, okay, it's going to end now. Okay, surely it'll end now. But no, they went the whole way. And, I mean, you can't really be that surprised, Seiko, a world champion already. And, you know, that was an incredible run. But now just, you know, speaking of the world championships, Team Secret, they have just one more series that they have to get under their belt, and they will qualify for Worlds. The desk, everybody predicting GentleMates over this one, but Team Secret, you can't count them out. I mean, we've seen teams that have had close series before that with Team, you know, so they're saying, oh, that it was close with Chiefs. Certainly, Team Secret aren't going to have a chance, but I don't know if I'd necessarily believe that, Stacks.
Well, we talk about teams and having their opportunity to play their way into Worlds, and whether or not that pressure rested on the shoulders of Oxygen, it certainly does weigh on the minds of Team Secret. They have the reigning major champion standing in their way. They do have another life. They'd like to not use it here. GentleMates, Secret, as we get ready to kick it off on Manfield.
And last series, we talked about Archie.
There we
talked
go.
about Chronic, who were struggling in the scoring department. I think the one player now that you look to step up their game is Mata. Mata is so electric. He scored one of the best goals that we've seen on land before, and oh man, we know he's got that ability.
Yeah, and boy, if he had converted that, then I think everybody would have fallen out of their chairs. Here's Mata going forward here. Not a lot of scoring so far, but he may have one here. Oh, it's just a little bit wide. Juicy had to track it. Another ball centered, and Seiko's got this one away. Yeah, a team like GentleMates, I mean, it's almost like they've made a living this season on just kind of letting you come in, waiting for that one mistake when you overextend, and then playing over the top, and then all of a sudden you're down 3 goals to them.
Yeah, they are a consistent team. Itachi has been playing at the highest level for quite some time. And Juicy is looking for Seiko. Seiko, the drop down. That one off the bar and out. Lovely play, though. I like that setup from GentleMates.
Yeah, so where Secret gets a few opportunities very early on in the game, GentleMates bring it right back at him. Seiko, power play opportunity and a double tap.
There we go. It was a bad time that one went in.
GentleMates, they had the 3-person passing play. That time the demo into a double tap that beats out Brad. Brad was trying to do the squishy save on 0 boost. The overwhelming pressure for that whole minute ended up being the reason Team Secret gave up that goal. GentleMates, they were squeezing Team Secret early.
Falling behind, usually
double.
A very bad time for teams as
Oh
Seiko
boy.
lines up another double.
Seiko, brother.
Or a training pack
Good
for
pass
Seiko?
from Juicy, but
It's
Seiko.
replay right now. A double tap exhibition from the former world champion.
Double tap. Back to back for Seiko.
It's really going to become mundane at some point. You have to be like, hey, you need a third touch to really impress us. He's trying to line up another shot. That one he lets go. Juicy can't follow up. Itachi has all day to play this. I mean, Team Secret.
Have they left their half?
Yeah, stuck inside their own net.
This has been crazy from GentleMates. This level of domination, we still have not been able to get this ball past half field. What is going on? Oh,
and Juicy again. They're just
I mean, like,
overwhelming
what
Team
can you
Secret
say?
right now.
KV1 had to jump over the bump, and then Brad's thinking, okay, I'm going to take this
GentleMates
into
are
a
just,
dribble.
they're going to run away with
Didn't
the
see
series,
Juicy.
realistically.
You do not have that much time, Brad. Wow. GentleMates. We're not even 2 minutes in. 3 goals for GentleMates in stacks. I'm legitimately wondering how much time the ball has spent in GentleMates half. It can't be that much.
If it's more than 45 seconds at this point, I'd be surprised. Mata at least trying to keep that in just a little bit deeper. Brad to center, and KV1 shot is sent aside. Mata to try and center again. An opportunity blocked out this time by
That could have been a
Itachi.
strike.
Now Brad will try his luck, and he just meets Itachi. Another demolition. And it's a little strange to see GentleMates, the more physical of the two teams, just going on world rankings for these two teams in that respective category. GentleMates 123rd in the world in the second half of the season.
That was close. You almost said that.
Yeah, it was Itachi from GentleMates that landed a demo that led to a goal. So, I mean, I guess it shows you sometimes stats aren't everything.
They are decidedly not. The GentleMates we see online and the GentleMates we see on LAN are two completely different teams.
I mean,
you know when stats are everything. Stats.
I don't know if that was
when you're competing in fantasy.
like that was on purpose.
I am sure
what Seiko did.
The
But either way, it
players
worked. But
are feeling good right about now.
Right? Yeah, anybody who's got juicy
doesn't
right
seem
now,
like
2
that
goals
should
and
have
an
happened.
assist. And there's still 2 minutes and change left here in game 1. I mean, you'd like
Juicy
to
is on one
kind of
again.
hold on to something for Team Secret where you think maybe there's something that they can find to get themselves
she's
back
just
into the
floating.
series. It is only game
Juicy's
1.
just there
But right now,
apparently.
they look completely outclassed by GentleMates, and I mean, when they're playing like this, who wouldn't be?
This has looked so easy for GentleMates. They start out the game swarming, get a couple goals. I mean, get a couple double taps from Seiko very early on. Pure domination. You know, you wonder if
And
they'll
that's
start
another
running out
goal.
the clock, and it's Itachi doing favors for his fantasy team.
Unreal. Seiko denied his second goal of the game. Itachi gets on the board. Everybody shoots. Everybody scores for GentleMates Alpine. 5-0, just inside 90 seconds remaining. And, I mean, we've seen some ref pauses in other series so far this week. We would actually need a ref stoppage at this point, because this is not a fair fight.
No mercy rules in Rocket League. At least not in this event. In London, you play to the whistle no matter what. But this game 1, I think you can already tell in the books, 5-0 as we approach this final minute. GentleMates have been brilliant.
What the fuck was that flip reset? That was so quick.
Juicy flip reset for the
Got
hat
it and
trick.
flipped instantly.
That's a pretty one, too.
What the hell?
Just a quick little flick.
Holy
No
shit.
need to follow it. Perfect placement.
Fair play.
Hat trick for Juicy. 6 now for Alpine. GentleMates have been anything but gentle here in this opening game.
Gotta put
Surely
in for
we
a
get
name
7.
change.
Surely we get 7 here.
You're right, Stack.
Absolute bullies right now.
They've been anything but. Might add another one. That one pitched out by Brad.
close.
Mata will try to push that down, but GentleMates, they have been so dominant in this first game. A little bit of possession. Finally a chance. Maybe Team Secret can get something going. That shot does go in. Mata pushing that forward. And the dunk by KV1. And I mean, it is not much, but it is something for Team Secret to point to as they look towards game 2.
They're one of the more resilient teams that we have here in London. They're a team that, even when they concede an opening goal, granted, they've conceded 6. This one, we're not even talking about this game. But when they concede an opening goal, they still come back more often than most teams do to win that game. So playing from behind, not really a big concern for Team Secret. The bigger concern is the fact that they're playing from behind in the series against GentleMates. And again, of course, you have all the world implications kind of hanging over their head. Yes, they've secured a tiebreaker with complexity, but they need one more to avoid that entirely and punch their
Come
ticket
on, keep it
directly
up.
to Fort Worth. If this continues,
Oh.
they'll need to do it in round 4 or 5. But KV1 adds a couple at the end, and Team Secret make it a 4-goal margin.
Couple goals at the end from Team Secret. It was a really strong start there for
KV1 just
GentleMates.
left.
Trust in their mechanics and also trust that they can be as fast and try to pick up the pace a little bit, because I think trying to slow it down, playing the counterattack game is not going to work against a team like GentleMates.
6 goals from Brad and KV1
I mean, at
coming
least-
into this series.
At
and
least
GentleMates
Secret
got
have
that
the momentum
on
coming
their
into
own
this
in
game because they
1.
scored the last 2
Game 2,
goals.
clean slate for Team Secret. They try to bounce back against what may be the best team in the world, though. Team BDS might have something to say about it. That shot goes high and wide. Now KV1 only as far as Seiko, and infield pass on the defensive end. Just trying to play that possession game. And again, they're not in any hurry to move forward. They're going to let Team Secret feel like they have a chance, try to kind of shoot their shot in the offensive end, and then go right over the top. It's what they did for most of game 1, and then they just overwhelmed them. Itachi lost that one, and Juicy can bring it all the way to the corner. He didn't need the boost.
Interesting decision there for Mata to try to take that instead of leaving it for his teammate in the corner. Resulted in Team Secret not being able to keep possession, but now we see
Ooh, that might be a
KV1
goal.
push that towards
No,
net.
Itachi's got
Itachi
that.
stretching save. This is a much different Team Secret,
Oh,
but
that's
Brad
not what
bounces off
Brad
the wall,
wanted.
couldn't land on his wheels. Already though, the adjustments from Team Secret, they're not giving GentleMates as much space. They're able to retain that possession. See what they do here. Big bump from Juicy. Seiko double tap pass, and that's cleared off the line by Brad.
I'll often say you don't need to play perfect to beat anybody, but the margins are very, very slim for Team Secret. There are just some mistakes you really can't afford to make, and maybe more than most other teams. They're going to have to play as close to perfection as they can. Itachi has Juicy running underneath to his left. Juicy takes over. Rebound opportunity. KV1 waiting, and the shot goes right by from Itachi.
And this was smart. Itachi, instead of
Big
going for a
yikes.
flip reset, gets that extra touch. The defender was playing the flip reset, and then it leaks out, forces a double commit, and a rebound opportunity for Itachi, who
Ugh.
started that
My camera's
play.
dead again. Okay.
Itachi
Didn't even tell me that it was dead this time. I don't even know how long it was dead
And
for.
KV1 completely stuck without boost on that play. Had no play to make, and it's really, can I help you? No thanks. Just looking as it goes right on by from Itachi. Now KV1 has that taken away, and Juicy almost ran into that. Would have needed to go up to the backboard to finish the play. It's Seiko looking to center, and Itachi wisely stays back to deal with that ball from Brad.
Itachi's been back a few times, and now we got a shot opportunity for
Oi.
Juicy. A quick 1-2 bang bang play. And GentleMates Alpine,
I mean, like,
they are looking in form.
that's just so nice.
Again, just caught him coming forward.
GentleMates are
Throw it
looking
out to midfield.
very close to how they
Juicy
did
just
last
faster
major.
than you.
Not sure if
2-0
they're
at the
looking
halfway
better
mark.
or worse, but they're very close
And
to
then this is what
themselves from
happens
last
to
major
teams
at
when they
least.
play Alpine, right? Okay, great. Now we have to chase the game. We're down 2 goals, so you throw caution to the wind, and that's when they run it up.
Yeah, they're that good. This is a scoring opportunity. I think KV1 surprised there that ball made it through. Chance for Secret to get one on the board here. Mata, the flip reset pass attempt. 50'd by Seiko all the way downfield. Brad trying to contain it at the midfield.
Itachi hasn't used a modicum of boost in the last about 10 seconds. He's still got a full tank just waiting to get involved in the play as Seiko, very proactive. Juicy couldn't line up a centering pass. And Brad now, as Mata has to put on the reverse lights. Now he'll finally take a shot up in the air, and again, just gets demolished for his efforts. Juicy!
Great redirect
GentleMates
from
up
Juicy.
3.
Are you sure those stats are accurate stats? 123rd with demos?
123rd.
Are you sure?
That is the data that Alifoni has given all of us.
Juicy getting the demo up high near the ceiling and then getting that little redirect in.
They average 2.47 a game, or rather per 5 minutes. I know there are some people that prefer the per 5 minute stats. Either way, again, very different team from online to on land. And GentleMates Alpine are just making it look like a practice session.
They haven't broken
God
a
damn,
sweat
I can't
yet,
stop
Sags.
yawning. I think I might just go get a coffee
Team
after this
Secret have
game
a lot of
to
work
buzz
to do
my
here.
energy back up. I don't even feel
There are
tired.
fans, but there is some hope left for Team Secret. Mata taking this airborne, and 2 of these goals now have come from Mata's mechanics. That time he gets the flip reset pass. Really nicely done.
It's pretty nice.
Clean up there for KV1, so there's a glimmer of hope for Team Secret. But time is winding down.
He has been the bright spot for Secret, trying to add to his total. He's got all 3 goals for Team Secret. Mata from the corner, giving that one away to Juicy. KV1 trying to scramble back with no boost. Midfield wasn't available for him. Had to go get his own back corner boost. That means Brad can't take it. That's going to be vacant for a while. He's trying to run forward with Itachi in the way. Now with
That was
1
smart
minute
by
left,
Juicy. You waited. He knew
Secret
KV1
find
was awkward
themselves at
to
least
it.
back into the game. Just a
That was
small
so
window
smart.
of hope. Seiko taking his time. Drop down to
Taking to
Itachi.
Itachi,
Nothing
yeah,
behind
that
it.
was a
But the
weak
follow-up
ass
from
shot.
Juicy goes wide. Can they bring anybody back central? No. Running forward, Seiko all the way at the back. Mata's going to try and challenge him, and nope, Seiko just waits him out.
Itachi booms it downfield. Will stay on it. Drop down pass
pass.
to Juicy.
Nah.
Juicy shot is weak, but doesn't really matter. GentleMates wasting time off the clock, but this could be off. That bump lands on Juicy. Would have been a shot, but Juicy does well to defend it and almost gets a double tap opportunity on the other end.
I mean, regardless
Final 10
of
seconds
what happens here with
for
Secret, even if they
KV1
score
and
another
Team
goal, they're not
Secret.
winning
And
the
they
game.
they have no forward momentum
probably gonna get
whatsoever.
swept here.
Mata will at least try to send this one in the general direction of the net. That's blocked away as well. GentleMates Alpine closing in on a
So close to sweeping
Has
OG right now.
GentleMates been tested
What the hell?
in this series? And
They're up
or
in
any of
game
these
3.
games, they've-
They're up 2-0 in
Yeah,
the
we
series.
might see another goal
They
on
got a
kickoff
minute and a
here.
half left.
Oh, good pinch save from Mata. But GentleMates haven't really been forced into much adversity. They've been in control since the kickoff.
Oh, there's a window there as Itachi couldn't get a piece of that ball. Brad with very little in the tank, though, after he gets to the ball. Now Juicy running forward, and that forces Mata back to his own line. See if Team Secret can just even keep GentleMates off the board for the first couple of minutes. Generate a little bit of confidence. Mata all the way back over to Brad. Having to work greater than the sum of their parts defensively. Mata try to set up Brad. It's netward, but just a little high.
Close.
Seiko's got that over the bar, and back the other way they come. Maybe.
Oh, this is a good ball. Brad, the double tap and the bump attempt, but
Okay.
Itachi, Old Faithful there to clear it off the line once again.
I mean, they've been burned so many times on these, long, quick counterattacks, James. I don't know that you're ever going to see the third man from Team Secret coming up past midfield when they have these opportunities. And I just don't know that you can really apply enough pressure to GentleMates without that. That demo certainly helps as Brad gets the opener.
Okay.
Is that the answer to the problem?
Secret's not fully out yet. Well, it's not looking good for them.
Lands,
Doesn't mean it's
forces
over.
Itachi to jump up as well. Heroic effort from Mata, clearing the path. And Team Secret have a lead. Can they hang on to it?
Team that average almost 6 demos a game in their home region. Finally using physical play to get on the board first. They have that lead against GentleMates. Now KV1 playing with a lot more comfort, a lot more confidence. Brad thought about it. Itachi beat him. And Brad has that one guided back to the corner. Juicy, center ball, and the
Bang.
demo, Seiko ties the game.
Once again, when Juicy's in that play, he just knows what he's doing, and he's just...
Juicy getting the touch, doesn't
Look at that.
rotate out
Beats
immediately,
2
goes for
defenders,
the
demos the
demo.
last, gives a free net to
Perfect read
Seiko.
from
Like,
Juicy on the development
what?
of that play,
But
landing the demo, and that yields a free goal there for GentleMates. So the lead short-lived for Team Secret.
Fun while it lasted, and now Team Secret has to go back to work. Problem is that work is defensive work. Loose ball in front. That's guided out towards the side, but everybody was scrambling back to the net. So it's a free ball for GentleMates. And now Itachi swatted out of the way. Mata just had
OG
no
just
time
tied
to
up
play
series in
with.
0
Seiko
seconds.
tried to
Oh,
bounce
no,
that through
the
traffic.
series, the game.
He's going to force Itachi back to his own corner boost.
Oh, that's a heavy
They're
touch.
going to
Boy,
OT
that
now.
got away from him very quickly.
Got bailed out by Juicy. Juicy gonna look for the double, well defended by Mata.
Just listen for the screams of the other stream. You'll be able to figure it out if something crazy happens.
That downfield. It's a mistouch from Juicy though. Rebound comes out
Oh,
the backboard.
it's a good recovery though.
Just
Big mistake, but a good recovery for it.
For the mid boost.
Well, we do see all three forward for just a moment, but KB1 running back. He's picking up pennies and using all of it just to get that ball out to midfield. Now on beyond, and it's Seiko over to Juicy. GentleMates working on the counterattack. Juicy again, blocked by Mata. Itachi thought about turning on it, forced Brad to dive in, and that gave the ball away to Seiko. Over to Juicy, and what a save by Mata right in front.
It's still dangerous though. Itachi stealing the corner.
Oh,
easy goal for
oh
Itachi.
Boy. Oh no.
Just swarming the zone.
That's a good 50 by Itachi. Seiko beats Motto and no boost. Just gave a free goal to Itachi. Yikes.
After shot, opportunity
Yikes,
after
yikes,
opportunity.
yikes.
They make you burn so much moving laterally that when you finally have a chance to break forward, it's like, okay, surely my teammates got the touch, right? Not against these guys. Chance though for Team Secret, still a minute 45. They've proved to have quite a bit of fight at the end of these games. Trying to play the role of comeback kings. Brad, blocked by Juicy.
Great block by
that
Juicy.
bounces hard out towards Mata. And KB1 burned so much boost, going nowhere near the ball. And that's a bad break for Secret. So could this be, but what a save by Brad, getting back in time.
Low boost pass, that was what you want. Seiko had a chance to double that in, but the defense there for Team Secret. They keep themselves in it. They're gonna need that goal to tie things up.
This is the best look that Secret has had all series.
Trying the solo effort against Mata.
They gotta really
no boost. He'll steal
commit to something
out
here.
of this Team Secret half. KV1's got to scramble into action now. Seiko
They
couldn't
really
get that
need
ball
another
center,
goal.
but it goes past Juicy all the way back to Itachi, and it doesn't matter for GentleMates.
It's not looking like it's gonna happen though, is it?
Win just about any game 2-1. They're content to win a game 1-0 if the opportunities don't present themselves.
This is good for Secret. KV1 off the sidewall. It bounces off Brad. Awkward ball, and Brad gets the corner boost steal. This is a legitimate chance here for Team Secret, forcing Itachi up. He's low on boost. Brad with plenty in the tank. KV1 rotating back, but they're caught out. Team Secret.
We're gonna have a double sweep. BDS swept.
Well, you got to be forward.
OG.
You got to press the issue.
And now GentleMates are about to sweep
This
Secret.
team does it better than anybody else in the world from long range.
Yikes.
GentleMates 3-1. Still 31 seconds left. Not quite as
You know what? I'm
dividing
surprised that they put
as
the
it
Fury
could have been.
Vitality game on
But they've
the
really got to
stream.
send bodies forward now.
I feel like that would have been the
Challenged
better
by Itachi.
series
That
to
drops
watch.
down into an opportune position there for KV1.
But I guess they
Mata
wanted
has
the
that
G
challenged out to the corner.
Falcons.
KV1 try to
I mean,
center.
either
It's
match
just
is
not
fine with
happening.
me, but
Down to 10
out of the two, I
seconds.
feel like that
And the
one would
only
have been the
question now
closer,
for
bigger
GentleMates
match.
is, do they want to add another? 5 seconds. Juicy just hands it off to Mata. It'll be little consolation if they add anything, and they won't. GentleMates on to
GG's,
2-1.
GentleMates. They look like the better team in every aspect that entire time. That was their game.
All the analysts
GG's.
on the desk and in the green room.